Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Garrett Kemmer. I'm an independent consultant for Scentsy, and I'm in a little bit different of a setting right now. I'm actually on break at work right now, but in the process of that, I'm actually doing follow-ups from an event I did last weekend. Typically, I would follow up with them about 2 or 3 days afterwards, but just work's been a little crazy and been kind of busy with the project that was due this week, so kind of got caught up in that. But sitting down and doing it now. So in this event I did last weekend, it was at a wine tasting, which was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. I did it with my sponsor, Carla Oss, which I love and adore her so much. And I got quite a few contacts. I got like 15, 20 contacts out of them. And what I'm doing now is I'm going through, and what we do is have them put down their information on order forms. Like I'll show you, because I don't want anybody's information out there. But we put them on order forms, and so we tear the order forms in half, so we get two sets out of it. So there's 2 sets with 2 sheets, and we keep 1 copy to tally up to make sure all the sales and stuff are correct. But then we also give that, then we get to keep the other one for contact purposes. So in doing so, the way they get their information is while somebody's purchasing something, or if they're really considering something, during a transaction, if I am bringing them up or packaging something, I hand them the clipboard with it and said, if you don't mind, while I'm getting your stuff together, could you fill out this top part of the information and stuff? Sometimes I like to send fun things out in the mail. I don't necessarily tell them what it's going to be, but more 9 times out of 10 they will give you their address and everything else. Now phone and email is a little bit different. Some people do, some people don't, but you want to try and get as much as you can, but you can't force anybody to put it down. So in doing so, as soon as I get all their information and whatnot, hand them their product and whatnot there, and then they carry on. Now what I do for my follow-ups is then I try and find them on Facebook. So when I try and find them on Facebook, I like to add them, and I like to send them a message. Usually I send the message first, and then I send the friend request afterwards. So like this person, her name is Danielle. I said, hey Danielle, happy Friday. I'm sure you remember me as the Scentsy guy from the wine tasting last Saturday. How are you and your husband loving your warmer? I also sent you a friend request, hope you don't mind. Now I noticed that when in this message I just said, how are you liking the products? I said, how do you love? Because the fact that I love all of our products, and we want our clients to know that we love the products ourselves. And this woman in particular, after they walk away and I get their information, I like to take notes about them, like anything that really stood out and stuff, so when we get a conversation going, I can refer back to my order form and kind of spark up more of a conversation. Like this woman, they bought the service and sacrifice warmer, and because her husband was in the military, he served in the army and stuff, so I can bring that up and stuff, bring that up into a conversation when I keep it going, and hopefully get a party or our long-lasting client out of this. So that's kind of typically what I like to do with follow-ups from events. Why am I trying to close it out now? Because what if they don't have Facebook? Well, if they don't have Facebook, then I resort to if they left the email or if they left the phone number. Now, if they didn't leave, if they're not on Facebook, I usually send them a letter in the mail, handwritten and everything. There's no really template for it or nothing. I just come up with something quick, short, and simple to send out to them. Like, dear so-and-so, thank you so much for coming out to the event and supporting my business. I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Love, Garrett, or something like that. But more than 9 times out of 10, I'll probably send out free samples to almost every contact that I've gotten here from this event. So, but yeah, let's say they didn't even leave their address, they left an email, you would do the same thing. You would just send them an email, whatever information you can get. That's what you want to try and follow up on. You want to make the best of it. You want to try and be personal. You don't want to be a cookie cutter. You don't want to have a staple message to send out to each and every person, because then it gets really repetitive. It kind of gets boring, and sometimes like, oh, this is probably just something they send to everybody. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Bye.